NBC5 turns 75 years old on September 29th. And all month long, we'll highlight the last 3/4 of a century. Today, we are celebrating a cherished colleague with more than 70 years on the clock.
This is so exciting for all of us. You know, she's an Emmy winner, a National Broadcast Film Critics Award recipient, and the first woman to host a general interest talk show in the Southwest.
You know who we're talking about. Bobbie Wygant sits down with Laura Harris to relive her first days in broadcast and how she built her role as the entertainment reporter we know and love.
My real name is Roberta, but I mostly go by Bobbie. Bobbie Wygant.
Actually, both.
That's one reason I wanted to take over the Tonight Show.
The good old days on the Death Star.
I was delighted, of course.
And this is Bobbie Wygant at 20th Century Fox Studios in Hollywood.
Here's how it came about. They were trying to get people to go out and buy color sets, and they were terribly expensive at the time.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
They decided to have a fashion show, and some of the department stores said yes, they would furnish clothes and models. A woman by the name of Lynn Trammell, who was in charge of all of our film department commercials and all of that stuff, she would go down on her lunch hour and she would read the narration to go with the fashions. And then finally, other people wanted to be on the show. And she just told them, she said, look, I run a department. I don't have time to do that. She said, Bobbie's wonderful at that. Why don't you get Bobbie to do it? So then I took over the Dateline show.
Hired 2 weeks prior to WBAP-TV going live, Bobbie wrote show intros and copy for commercials, which would eventually lead to a new half-hour show called Dateline.
I said, first of all, I'm not going to do any cooking. I'll bring food features on, but I'm not cooking. I'll consider anything that isn't illegal or immoral. That was the way I wanted to do the show.
From the swinging 60s to the turn of the century, Bobbie's career as the entertainment reporter propelled her to Hollywood. In 2018, Bobbie wrote her memoir, Talking to the Stars, Bobbie Wygant's 70 Years in Television. Ask Bobbie about her career, and she repeats the same thing. I just worked hard, and it all paid off.
When the show was over, what would you say to end the show?
I'd say, I'm Bobbie Wygant until tomorrow then. Bye-bye.
Just an incredible woman. Wonderful to take that walk down memory lane. You can catch all of the stories on our streaming platforms the weekend after they air here. Visit NBCDFW.com/everywhere to find out where to stream.
I want more.
I know, that was so good when she said bye. I thought, no, not yet.
I could listen to her stories all day.
And you've met her. I mean, you've
it's
spent
a
some time with her.
privilege to have worked with her. And I hope she's watching. We love you, Bobbie.
Absolutely.
We love you with all our heart.
Cool.